All right, good afternoon. Welcome to our last class supported by the Coral Gables Foundation. So we need a couple more students to make the class happen in January. So if you're signing up, I'll send the link, and I know a lot of you already have, so thank you for signing up for January. We will begin the second week of January because the first one we're still kind of on vacation. So that'll be on the 9th. All right, today for our class, we need 2 chairs and a block. So we'll begin with the block between the legs, which will help us kind of sit a little bit more upright and straight. Roll the shoulders up and back and see if you want to move away from the back of the chair so we engage our postural muscles from the beginning. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, relax the weight of the body, moving the shoulders away from the ears, maybe allowing the eyes to close for a few rounds of breath. Do a body scan, notice where you're holding tension. See if you can let some of that tension go as you exhale. We'll begin with alternate nostril breathing. So taking your right hand, we'll close the right nostril, inhale through the left, close the left, and exhale through the right. Continue in through the right and out through the left. Continue in that way. We're doing alternate nostril breathing, Eluinda. Hi, welcome. Finish the last exhale through the left side. Take your time. And then releasing the hand down when you're ready. Just notice the effects of the pranayama. Start with some gentle movements, waking up the body. So let's begin with some trunk circles. And bring it the other direction. First direction, a little bit of a larger circle if that feels okay. So you go a little bit more to the back and to the side, front, and the other direction. And come back to center for cat-cows. So inhale, lift. Exhale, we round, tucking the tailbone, bring the chin into the chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. One more time. Come back to center. Lift the shoulders and roll them up and back. And then bring them up and forward. And then roll them up and back. Keep them there. Release the arms down. Let's take a few breaths. Inhale, reach up. We exhale, bring the hands to center. 2 more times. Deep inhale from the belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, let everything go. Up on an inhale. And then we'll interlace the fingers as the hands come here in the center. Press those arms out. We'll circle the arms around from head to knee. 3 times each direction. And switch. And bring the arms up and overhead. Add a little side bend, hold it there. Let me let somebody in here. It's not time. And then bring it over into the other side. Again, coming over to the side and over to the other side. Come back and then squeeze the shoulders into the back. Open up the chest. Come and bring the elbows to touch. Stay there. Open and squeeze. Hi, Natam. Lift this up a little bit so you can see me better. I'm just fixing the screen. All right, and then now over into the side. And bring it over into the other side. Come back to center. We add a twist. Come, bring the twist over to the other side. And come back to center. We sit tall as we push the chair away. Squeeze the block with the legs. Squeeze. If you don't have a block, just pretend you do. Squeeze, waking up those muscles. Squeeze and hold, and then move the foot out to the side. So you lift it off the floor and you just lift it slightly to the side. Up, up. One more time on each side. Very good. And then we'll remove the block now from between the legs. We'll open the legs wide. And then from here, we'll add those trunk circles, but we'll come a little bit deeper into that fourfold. If that feels okay, remember, as we go, you modify, you can skip anything if there's anything going on in your body. All right, so come and bring the knee in towards the inside and then into the other side, just waking up the hip more. All right, next time the knee comes over into the side, hold it here, bring the arms together, and then we'll open up. Open the arm out, bring it back and rotate on the ball of the foot. Open, one more time. Open, and then hold that chair in the back as you reach the arm all the way back. Come back to center, bring the arms up and overhead, reach nice and tall, and then bring the arms behind, interlace the fingers, open the chest as you fold forward. You can just lift the arms a little bit off the ground. And then bring it back to center. Over into the other side. Again, arms go here. You open, pivot on the foot, pivot back. Open. Open and hold. Hold the chair in the back and reach the arm to the back. Come back to center. Reach the arms up and overhead. Then they go all the way around. You interlace the fingers in the back, right? They go from the back. And then you fold forward as the arms lift just slightly. Inhale, bring it back to center. Release the arm, open up, and then cross either to the knee or the inside of the lower leg. So if you're able to go all the way to the inside of your ankle, you can. Otherwise, like me, side to side, a little higher on the leg. Side, follow the head up, following that hand. Let's do that one more time. And then bring it back to center. Hold on to the knees. Take a deep breath in and full breath out. Shoulder to opposite knee, hold it there. Come back to center, shoulder to opposite knee. Back to center, one more to each side. And one last time. And bring it slowly back. Toe heel the feet together. All right, we lift the leg up and let's rotate that foot. And bring it the other direction. All right, hold the leg, extend it out and bring it in towards the chest. Out, in, and one more time. All right, the other leg. Lift it up, rotate the foot, Bring it the other direction. All right, you're holding underneath to extend the leg 3 times. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Release, bounce the feet, waking up the feet. We're going to stand up soon. And then lift and drop the toes and the heels. And then bounce again. All right, we stand and we sit. Don't stand all the way. Up, just a little bit. We'll go all the way up in a moment. Up. So just kind of waking up a little bit. All right, lift it up and then rotate the legs around and around. And bring them all the way to the other side. All right, now we sit. We stand all the way up, arms up, and then we exhale and sit down. 5 times. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, release the hands, and then we'll go behind our chair. Behind our chair. We tilt this up now. All right, so I'll pull my chair like this so you can see me, but you stay facing me so it's easier for you to see. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to center. 2 more like that. Inhale, arms up. Last one. And then we forward fold from there, right? Try to put the hands either here or on the seat of the chair if you have one of these chairs that's open. So whatever works for you, right? Like depending on what chair you have at home. All right, we pedal the feet. Bend one knee, lift one heel. All right, come flat back. Then we open up. We're going to thread the needle first. So we're holding the chair either here or below. And then you thread the needle under, trying to bring the arm to the opposite side. Open up the chest to that side. 2, 3, and then hold it up, hold it open, and then release it down. Again, do the other side. Up, thread, 2, and 1, and hold it up, and then release down. Come into a seated chair. We move the chair a little bit. So again, just kind of preparing the body. Sit and stand. Arms reach and go back as far as you can. All right, hold the next chair you find. Hold on to the chair if you need to, and we lift the heels and we rock back and lift the toes. If you don't need to hold on to the chair, your hands can be on your hips or in front of you. One more time. And then on the next rest, stay seated on the chair. We add a little bit of a twist towards the side this time. Keep the knees to the front. Come and bring it to center and over to the other side. Come back, one more to each side. And one last time. All right, it's a flat back, straight legs. And we walk back to down dog. So press the hips back and walk the legs back. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Okay, bring the right leg between the legs of the chair, bend into the front knee. If you can, the arms release back. If you can only hold one hand out, that's okay. The other one can be on the chair. Hold it here and send back to down dog. Switch it up. The other leg comes forward. The other arm opens back, or both arms open back if you can hold yourself free of the chair. Keep the front knee bent, back leg straight. This time we go flat back and legs wider. So we get into Prasarita Padottanasana, just getting a little bit of space in the hip, the inner thighs, and the pelvic floor muscles. Inhale on the next breath. Toe heel the feet together and come this time into mountain pose. So super tall, tucking the head in, reaching the fingers to the ground. Okay, coming into Urdhva Hastasana, the arms go up and overhead. Face the hands towards one another. And then from there, you're going to add a little bit of a twist as you lift the opposite heel off the floor. Come back up, right heel lift, twist to the left. Come back up, left heel lift, twist to the right. And one more time. Twist. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale into forward fold. Again, you picking up the chair and then pressing all the way to down dog. So remember, I turn around because I want you to see me, so I might switch position, but you stay facing your chair. Inhale, right leg comes forward. Reach the arms up and overhead, or one arm if you can lift them both. Straighten out through the front leg and then fold forward. The arms can go back, both of them, or you hold on to the chair if you feel like you need to. Press back into down dog when you're ready. So hold on to the chair and press back. Come and bring that leg between the chair. That's the other leg, right? The left leg. Again, you're holding on, you're reaching up, depending on how your body feels. It's a straight leg. The arms go back towards the back. You hinge slightly forward. Again, you hold the chair with both hands to press back to down dog. Look towards your navel, long neck. All right, inhale the next breath, coming forward and back into that mountain pose. Deep inhale, full exhale. All right, we're gonna use the block for that series that we go into chair and then we go into a flat back. So the block goes between the legs. You stay right there behind the chair. I'm gonna stay here so you can see me. So we go sit in the chair, right, the imaginary chair. Come and add a little bit of a twist to the side, just waking up spine a little more. And then to the other side. Come and bring the hands above the head. Just press the hands into one another. Walk the hips back and bring the arms forward. Keep the hands touching. Inhale back into that chair. Keep the hands up above. Come into flat back with the arms straight out to the side. Keep the belly so strong. And then lower one arm through the middle. The other arm up. Come back to center flat back. Over to the other side. Inhale, bring it back into that chair. This time interlace the fingers, press the arms along the ears. Inhale straight up. Bring those arms up and above the head. Again, come sit in the chair. Release the arms, come flat back. If you want to go all the way down, lower the fingers down. If not, stay here with me, hands above the knees. Inhale back into that chair. Add a little twist. Maybe this time the elbow can rest on the block. If you can go that low, if not halfway, it's okay. Come and bring it over into the other side. Inhale, bring the arms above the head, still in that chair. Come and lift yourself up. Flat back, arms together, hands together alongside the ears. Let the arms go flat back into airplane. And then twist to the side. Keep the belly strong through these twists. And then over to the other side. Come back. This time, interlace the fingers. You're in chair. Open up through the chest. We come flat back again. Lift the arms up. Keep the arms where they are. Come up. If you're coming into mountain, nice and tall. Come and look over and to the right. Come and look over to the left. Find a circle with your head. Nice and slow. And again. And then bring it the other direction. Again, it's a flat back, arms back, forward fold. We finish in the chair, so sit down, keep the arms there. And we're back in mountain, arms release. If you want to do a little wiggle, a little release there, maybe a little side to loosen up. All right, we'll take the block out. This time we're going to go into that side bend where one knee is bent, the other heel is off on the ground, but the toes are up, and then we switch from side to side. Push the hip back and shift away to the leg that has the knee bent. All right, next time you come over into the side, this leg is bent, this one's straight. You can release the hands if you can. If not, keep holding onto the chair. Come back to center and to the other side. Toes off the floor if possible. Very good. Open up into that start position. Pivot the toes and find warrior two. Straight leg brings you back to revolve warrior. Come into a bend knee, reach the arm along the ear for a side angle. Come and bring it back to center, arms go behind. Interlace the fingers, it's a back bend. Release the arms, pivot the toes, warrior two to the other side. Remember, you're gazing over the middle finger of the front hand. I just look at you because I'm teaching. I want to make sure you don't need any cues. You guys look great. Reach back, revolve warrior. Again, remember the gaze is up when you're finding these poses. Side angle, same deal. You're looking up if you can. You can always hold on to the chair if needed. Inhale, bring it back through warrior two, pivot the toes. Interlace the other index finger in the front, lift into back bend. And then slowly toe heel the feet. And come back to mountain. All right, so either the back of the chair if you prefer because of your back, or we go on the side of the chair like this with the hands on top of the block, or maybe the hands prefer to be on the chair itself. All right, so we'll do a few rounds of cat-cow, just kind of like waking up a little bit more, rounding the back if you can. Come back to a neutral spine. And then from there, turn the hands to face the outside. So the fingers are pointing to the sides of the fingertip to the side walls. And then from here, you can be either on the block or on the chair, right? You're going to rotate the hip around and around. So lift the leg up and go up and around. Bring it the other direction. Bring it up and down to the side like a fire hydrant. And then bring the knee into the chest and kick the leg back like a donkey kick. So you come into a 90-degree, lifting the heel into the ceiling, so not behind you. And you're going to hold it there for a moment. Knee into the chest, lift that leg up, engage the glute. Try to keep the belly in, so don't sink your low back in. And one more time, in, and then kick it up. Keep that glute super engaged, and then let it go. The other leg, so you got to circle it around and around. And bring it the other direction. And then knee into the chest, heel up, hold it up, don't release it, and bring it in, knee to chest, kick it back, hold it. One more time. Kick it back, hold it. All right, release that leg down to flat back. Take an inhale and an exhale. Bend into the knees. Let's give the body a little bit of a break. Nice and tall spine into mountain pose. All right, we're finding Elephant walk and bird dog. So now the hands, you can remove the block or you can put the hands on the block. It's up to you. But the fingers are pointing forward in the same direction as you're facing. You're going to lift the foot, the left foot and the right hand just an inch from the floor and chair. Lower down, switch it up. Again, switch it up. And then move it into bird dog. So arm and leg extend away from one another. Or the leg and the hand can always stay there if it's a lot to lift them both. Again, elephant walk on the other side. Extend the arm and the leg away from one another. Bring it back. The other side, straight into bird dog. And one more time. Lift it up. And bring it down. It's a flat back, and you come all the way up and into standing position. All right, open the legs, go move a little side to side, loosen up. All right, cross the hands and touch the shoulders and move the trunk forward and around and move it the other direction. Again, first direction and the other direction. And bring it back to center. Release the hands. All right, it's tree pose next. So you're coming in, the foot can be here, you can bring it all the way up here. Doesn't matter, whatever works for you. You can hold the chair while the other hand is out, or you bring both arms out if you can balance, okay? So it's up to you. Bring the thumb and the index to me. So you find that Gaya Mudra. The foot is lifting, be careful. Above or below the knee into like a figure four stretch with the legs straight. Very good. It's heel toe alignment. So the foot goes straight in front and you try to balance here. The arms can be holding onto the chair. You can release the hands to the side. Very nice. And then let it go. All right. If you're behind the chair, you stay right there. If you're on the side, you need to move with me to the other side. Finding that tree pose. Again, the hands can be here or one hand here, one here. Very good. Very steady. Again, bring the foot above the knee. Be careful. Hold on to the chair just in case. So you're in that figure four with the legs straight instead of bent like we usually do. Let it go, and foot goes right in front, heel to alignment with a straight body. Again, see if you need to let go, if you can let go. Very good, and we just let it go, move a little bit from side to side. Just to loosen up. Roll the shoulders a little bit up and back. All right, we find triangle on the side of the chair. So go on the side, put the block there and put the hand and come into triangle pose. We're going to twist the triangle and make it into a pyramid in just a moment. So hold here, look up to the ceiling, allow your breath to deepen. Come and lower that hand towards the chair. Pivot the back foot so all 10 toes are pointing to the front. And then use the chair to help you twist to the back of the room behind you. And then if you want, you can lift that arm up to the ceiling or you can always keep it right here. Bring it to center and then slowly come into full pyramid. So right here with both legs straight, you are in full pyramid. But if you want to come into the forearms, as long as the legs remain straight and you don't round your back, you can stay there. Otherwise, we stay up on the hands. All right, slowly bring the arm back to where you started, turn the toes, and then bring the feet together. Find mountain pose. Take an in breath and an out breath. Someone coming in. I think we lost Patricia there. She's coming back. Yeah, that's Patricia. All right, so we open the other side. So I'm coming on the other side of the chair so that I can put the other leg through the legs of the chair, correct? And then we're in, lower the hand, open the hip, and then the arm can go up. It's a full triangle pose with both legs straight. No traigan el brazo hacia atrás, al frente. Your arm is right. Ajá, very good, Patricia. Muy bien. Again, we lower that hand down. Take your time. Pivot the back foot and land the heel on the floor. Square your hips towards the front, right? Your front where you're facing. And then turn towards the back in a twist. Inhale, slowly bring it back. Again, you're landing here in pyramid, or you can lower down onto your forearms if that feels a little bit better in your back. Just make sure your knees don't bend, que no se doblen las rodillas bajando. Connect to your breathing. And then on the next breath, bend the knee and then bring it all the way back. And slowly bringing the feet together back into that mountain. All right, we're coming back to seated. If you want a little water, si quieren un poquito de agua, we're going to use both chairs. So bring the chair and the block. So I'm going to put my chairs like this so you can see me, but just face me, okay? So it's easier for you to see. I'm going to have to move around. All right, so the block can go to the side. We don't need it right now. All right, if you don't have two chairs or it's hard for you to lift the legs up, just try to modify the poses when we do them, right? So I'm going to bring the legs right here on top of the chair. You can do them with the legs straight. So legs go up and just make sure that your calf muscle is sort of resting a little bit on that chair. So we inhale, push away from the legs so we can straighten out through the spine. Inhale, reach those arms up and overhead. On the next exhale, bend the knees as much as you need to get to your toes. Try not to round a lot, right? So keep your head up and your chest up towards the front, right? And those of you that can do it with your legs straight, then of course you don't need to bend the knees, but bend them as much as needed. Inhale, coming back, and then on the next, I can't talk. On the next breath, on the next breath, cross the leg like we did when we were standing in a figure four like this, right? So you're going to cross it above the knee, not touching your knee, or below the knee. If it feels like it's too much up here, keep it below the knee. And then you can even sit all the way into the back of the chair, especially if it's tight. And gently press the knee down. Don't push it, just gently press it. Now activate the other leg so the toes are pointing up and your leg is engaged. Me ve, Lola, es como una figura 4. Yeah, it's like a figure four, como un piecito cruzado, como una figura cuatro. Yeah. All right. The foot is going to land either on that chair that you have the leg, or you can bring it on the other chair if it gets there. Now we're doing a twist. Esto es un twist que el pie está cruzado y le voy para arriba a la pierna. Y este pie puede estar aquí en esta o en la otra silla si llega. And then add a gentle twist towards that leg. Very good. All right. Now from here, you're going to, maybe you have to push the chair a little bit away. That leg remains straight to begin with. You cross for figure four again, like we were in the one before. And then you're going to bend this foot. So you're like this. I don't know. You can't see really with these pants, but it's a figure four. This foot is here and you're like this. I think you can see me. All good? Give me thumbs up. We got it, right? Yeah. So just cross it. If it's tight, push the chair away. The more you push the chair, the easier it's going to be. The closer the chair, the harder it's going to be. Yeah, we got to get the space right there. We'll just do 2 more breaths here. And we'll let it go. All right, we'll bring both legs down and just kind of move a little bit through the hips here and the legs. All right. So again, we're coming back. Both legs are here. You're bending the knees as much as you need to get to your feet. If they don't need to be bent, you don't need to bend them. Connect to a few breaths. Again, slowly back, leg is straight. You're crossing the foot for figure four and letting the knee go towards the ground. Como una figura cuatro con la pierna arriba o debajo de la rodilla. Again, the foot is going to go right on that chair, or you're going to bring it to the chair you're sitting in if it gets there. Don't force anything, of course. And then we twist towards that leg you're holding. Inhale, slowly bring it back. Again, you're crossing the foot right where it was before, but the difference is that now you're going to bend this leg. So you might have to push that chair away to get that leg to cross here. All right, so you look like this, like a figure four. It's just this foot is up if it feels okay for you. And again, connect to your breathing. And then slowly let it go. Again, lower the legs down, just move them a little bit. We're going to keep the legs wide, the spine nice and straight. Chair's going to come towards us. We're going to use the block, and we're going to bring the forehead towards the block. Those of you that want to go a little deeper, switch the position of the block so it's lower or higher, or you can even land on the chair itself. It's nice to put it on the block though. And then just connect to breathing here. Relax into your body, right? No need to do anything or force anything. Just kind of be. The next breath, very slowly, we're coming back. Take a moment up here, just kind of letting the body reset. All right, we're doing either one or both of the butterfly on the chair. So sew the feet together, right, like this, sew the feet together, knees out to the side. If it's too much on the chair, just do it down. And the chair, the farthest it is from you, the easier it's going to be. The closer you bring it, the more it's going to be challenging. So just pick where, right? Where does it feel good once I bring my feet together? Inhale, and then you can gently fold, but keep your spine nice and long. Right? Entre más cerca esté la silla, más siente uno el estiramiento. Entre un poquito más lejos, pues un poquito más fácil. So encuentren ahí donde es que viene bien. And again, you connect to breath. If you're pretty flexible and you want to bring the forehead to the block, you put the block on the feet. You don't need to do that if it's not happening today, okay? But I just want to give that option because I know some of you can do it. Inhale, slowly come back up. Hold your back here against the back of the chair. Take a few breaths. Bring the feet, the knees together, extend the legs long, and prepare for final relaxation. So if you want to keep the legs here, you can stay right here against the back. If you rather bring the legs down to the floor, then just bring the feet down. Se pueden quedar aquí con las piernas así para la relajación o bajamos las piernas al piso, lo que mejor se sienta. Cierren los ojos, right? Close your eyes. Connect to a deep breath in and a long exhale through your mouth. Again. And then find that final relaxation. If there's any other movement, any other change you need to make it better, then go for it. Otherwise, just settle in. As you take a deeper breath, move your toes. Very slowly lower the legs down. Bajamos las piernas despacito. Just kind of letting the lower body reset before we start moving. And just sit back again, nice and comfortable. Begin to connect to the breath, coming and going without changing anything about it. Just watch it come and go, right at the tip of your nose. Move your fingers and your toes. Allow your eyes to open. Just roll the shoulders nice and slow. Back, back. And then do some gentle head rotation. And bring it the other direction. Coming back to center. We'll take a couple breaths. Inhale, reach. Exhale, center. Again, inhale, reach. Exhale, center. Connecting inward once again. We'll take a moment of gratitude towards yourself for showing up, doing your yoga practice, taking the time, right, despite the busy schedule. We'll chant Om once to close the class. Take an inhale. Namaste. All right. Thank you so much for showing up week after week, for weeks and months and years.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas. I'll see you. Thanks for signing up, Loinda. I'll see you. Bye.
Thank you so much, Griselle.